Pope John Paul II, 1920 to 2005. Certainly, there have been many influential popes in the long line, extending from Saint Peter to Pope Francis. But there are few, perhaps none, whose reach was felt as widely and deeply as that of John Paul II. The Reverend Billy Graham expressed it eloquently in an appreciation he once wrote for Life. Few individuals have had a greater impact, not just religiously, but socially and morally, on the modern world. Just so, the great events of the 20th century influenced Caron Wojtyla's extraordinary life, and as Pope John Paul II, he influenced events in turn. Born in the Carpathian foothills of southern Poland, Caron was a boy who stood out. Uncommonly smart, artistic, sensitive, and devout. He had a bright future, but Poland back then did not. In the 1930s, Nazi tanks rolled in and terror swept the country. One of the most infamous concentration camps was built at Auschwitz, only an hour's journey from Caron's town. Jewish friends of his youth started to disappear, along with Catholic priests. Nevertheless, Wojtyla entered a clandestine seminary in Krakow to study for the priesthood. After the war, he developed a reputation as an able young cleric who could get things done, even as Poland suffered under the boot of atheistic communism. Wojtyla rose in the church to the rank of cardinal and then stunningly emerged in 1978 as the first non-Italian pope in more than 4 centuries. As pontiff, he quickly proved an indomitable force. Working behind the scenes with other world leaders, he played a crucial role in the fall of communism. After his death in 2005, John Paul II was beatified, and 3 years later, in 2014, he was canonized as Saint John Paul II, traveling more miles than all the previous popes combined. John Paul II brought the worldwide population of Roman Catholics to more than 1 billion strong. He was his church's greatest evangelist since Paul of Tarsus. He was a holy man and a political one, and his presence was felt in several realms.